Incoming call from Tony Stark.
Mr. Parker.
Peter. Peter?
Peter Parker.
He must be Peter.
I'm Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man!
Tom Holland! I just lost to a Dominican lady. She was really nice and bought me a churro.
When Feige came to me and said there was this opportunity to actually reimagine and launch Spider-Man within Civil War, I was like, man, that's a great idea.
When Steve Ditko and Stan Lee brought Spider-Man to life in the early 60s, he was such a great contrast to all the other Marvel heroes.
Sick of him treating me like a kid all the time.
But you are a kid.
Yeah, a kid who can stop a bus with his bare hands.
He is young, and that brings with it a whole different set of challenges than, say, someone like Iron Man or Thor has.
I'm good.
He wasn't a wealthy industrialist billionaire. He wasn't a Norse god from Asgard. He's a modern-day high school kid in New York City.
Peter, you still with us?
And what was so fun was to see a kid who had all the problems that we all have.
When I was 13, 14, 15, 16, when I started first reading the Spider-Man comics, I was like, oh, this is me.
You fought off 4 guys. Oh my gosh, she's crushing on Spider-Man.
No way. Kinda.
Ugh, gross.
You need someone who's been there recently and who understands those emotions and how in touch you are with your emotions when you're at high school.
Should I tell Liz that I'm Spider-Man?
Who is Liz?
So in order to do that, it was important to us to cast someone who really was kind of young and who we could watch grow up before our eyes over the course of these movies.
I can only imagine what it is you're going through.
Anytime you're going to cast a role as big as Spider-Man, there's a huge search involved, and Sarah Finn and her team looked at 7,500 tapes.
It was crazy. It was a pretty daunting process. I went through a phase of just doing self-tapes after self-tapes after self-tapes. I guess when you can do what I can do, maybe you have a responsibility to do some good with it.
Then we met about 200 boys, and there were so many of them that were so good. But Tom was different than everyone else.
Okay, then.
There was just something about Tom Holland's performance that was just so energetic and real and grounded and full of attitude.
There was all these screen tests, and I got to meet Tom while he was in the final run in there.
God, I don't want to jump the gun. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I love adventure. Yeah.
For a young man walking into a room with Robert Downey and into a room with Chris Evans, that's got to be terrifying as an actor. Like, you're walking in with probably your childhood idols.
Do I need to do that? I know we're on different teams. I just don't want to be disrespectful to you.
You could surrender.
Wait. Whoa, that thing does not obey the laws of physics.
And obviously he got the gig.
What are you doing here?
It's about time we met. You been getting my emails, right?
About the grant.
The September Foundation.
Right.
Yeah. Remember when you applied?
Seriously, kid, where are you from?
Queens.
Well, maybe it's time you went back to Queens.
A little help? Thank you.
I approved. So now we're in business.
You didn't tell me anything. What's up with that? You're keeping secrets from me?
Well, I just know how much you love surprises.
And the thing about Tom is he's just the man for the job.
Hey, what's up, everybody? And then... Hey, just a second. Coming.
We needed somebody who looked like the wimp that Peter Parker has to.
This boat's heavy.
And yet, he's got this awesome masculine power.
And Tom really nailed that, but at the same time had that sort of shy kid charm.
Are you an Avenger?
Yeah, basically.
Tom Holland is so amazing as Peter Parker because he is Peter Parker.
Look, I'm just gonna be myself.
Peter, no one wants that.
Dude.
He was great. He just has this like really sort of like wide-eyed innocence, but you feel like there's a rightness at the heart of it.
I'd rather just stay on the ground for a little while. Somebody's gotta look out for the little guy, right? Peter Parker is basically just an American version of myself.
And in Tom, we got even luckier because we found a kid who not only is a great actor, but he also can do a standing backflip just for fun.
And the fact that he had been a dancer and understood what it meant to tell a story physically, it was wonderful for us.
His dance background, it imbues it with a sense of wonder and enthusiasm.
Tom Holland is a dancer and very agile and very able to do the many moves that Spider-Man has to do.
That's great.
He is very athletic and does most of his own stunts.
I feel like a badass right now.
And is just overall very energetic and very physical with his body.
All good? Action!
To be able to have Tom Holland out there bringing his personality through in the action and the stunts
3, 2, 1, go!
is going to feel so present and so real.
Is this anybody's bike? Is this your bike? One of the hardest things for us is emoting when I'm in the suit. Obviously, we have the eyes to bring some of that, but that doesn't happen on the day. So a lot of it has to come through physicality.
And I think when you see him be scared, even though you can't see his face, you feel him actually scared.
Dude, that looks so cool. And that's something that John and I have worked with quite closely together, making sure that it's not too hammy. And then John and I went through all of the previous movies and took pictures of every Spidey pose that he lands in. And then we worked through finding 5, 10 new poses so that we could mix it up.
You're just becoming Spider-Man.
That's so good! Yes!
What are the chances that the kid we think has the most charisma also just happens to be this amazing athlete? We really struck gold on that one.
3, 2, 1, action, Tom. Good, Tom?
Yeah, really good.
Great.
We've had so much fun on set together. I'm really grateful to be going through this experience with him.
If I drink your blood, will I become a Spider-Man? No, Ned. Just shh, okay.
We spent a couple of days together before we started filming out here. As the weeks progressed, we just got really close. And now it's just like I'm working with my best friend. Cut the check!
Cut the
Check, baby, let's go! Go!
He's such a good guy and such a good actor and so fun to work with. And is so intelligent about his approach to it.
I want it to look like I've stopped, known who it is, and then gone into myself.
He takes his craft really seriously.
And I think that that really shines through on screen. My friends are up there. Do something.
Yeah, forget. Oh my God, that's tall.
If anybody were to be a real Spider-Man in real life, I would want it to be Tom.
Here we go, buddy.
He's just a nice, likable guy. Tom is just the way I had pictured Spider-Man being when I created Spider-Man.
Go! No one. Like 2 people.